Alright guys, so in today's video, I've got here a very quick update on my experience with the vivo X200 Pro. Basically I did a video about a couple of weeks back talking about the performance, the design, how the cameras perform specifically for portraits and taking pictures of people. But over the past few weeks, I've been using it differently. So I've actually attended a couple of concerts as well as traveled a lot. So in today's video, I'm going to be focusing primarily on the camera, on how it's able to take really good photos in concerts as well as landscape. So let's talk a bit about that right away. Now first things first, just to give you a very quick recap, we have to talk a bit about the specifications in case you forgot about that. So we have a triple camera sensor over here being led by a 50 megapixel main sensor with OIS. It's a very large sensor, Sony LYT-818. Now the second one is actually the star of the show, and that's a telephoto lens, a 200 megapixel super large telephoto lens that was carried over from last year's vivo X100 Ultra. Now this is a very capable telephoto, and I'll share more about that in my concert experience. And last but not least, we have the 50 megapixel ultra wide. Alright, so speaking about the concert mode. Now I'm not sure how often you guys actually attend concerts, or have you actually seen photos taken at concerts by the vivo X200 Pro, because it's actually very impressive. So what we have here is actually a telephoto lens that does 3.7 times zoom, but I would say the sweet spot is all the way until 20 times. So even if you are seated very far away, I was actually able to still get very strong shots of the singer right in front. Now the performance of the camera really exceeded my expectations, because not only was the entire environment captured in a low light condition, but you could also still see a lot of detail even when you are zooming in very far away. Some people thought that I was sitting like right in front of the stage, but actually I was quite far away. Not to say all the way at the back, but zooming at 20 times, I was still able to capture a very decently quality photo, as you can see on your screen. So it's a very strong and capable camera when it comes to taking pictures of concerts. Even in low light conditions with a lot of challenging lights shooting all around, the T-Star coating here actually removes all those glare, and you're able to produce a very nice image with minimal noise. Alright, so that's just in terms of the concert. It's fantastic. Now when it comes to my travels, I did try out this new mode called landscape. So if you actually have a tripod, you can try out stuff like long exposure. Me personally, I did not carry a tripod along, so I was just trying out the landscape mode, and there's this atmosphere kind of look, and I was able to capture a lot of photos that look so artistic. So just take a look at these photos here. So what I noticed is in the landscape mode, there's actually sort of like a very light vignette happening over the sides, and you also have a slightly more punchy colors. Now of course, if you watched my first video, you will actually know that we have three options here when it comes to colors. You can have a natural, you can have a texture, and you can have the Zeit. So if you really want those true to life colors, you can use that, but the landscape mode offers you a different perspective into the kind of pictures that you can take. Now pair it together with the 200 megapixel telephoto lens, and I was able to capture a ton of really awesome looking photos, again as you can see on your screens. Each shot comes with minimal amount of noise. They all look as if they were taken by a more expensive camera instead of a smartphone. And at the end of the day, we could just see how powerful the vivo X200 Pro is with its sensors. Now again, just to give you the quick recap, you're getting a very strong main sensor, the 50 megapixel, which I think is fantastic. But the telephoto lens is the one that you should take note of, because if you just take a look at the size, it's actually a 1/1.4 inch unit that makes it far larger than most of the telephoto sensors available in flagship phones in the market right now. So it's a very strong telephoto lens here. Anyways, the entire photo shooting process was very smooth and very quick, and this is all thanks to the Dimensity 9400 chipset that's on board. We also have that super large 6000 mAh battery that keeps the lights on throughout the entire day. And just in case you need to charge out your phone, you have the 90-watt flash charge as well as a 30-watt wireless flash charge. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think if you're looking for one of the best telephoto phones that you can get in the market today, undoubtedly the X200 Pro is definitely my suggestion to you. It's a very capable camera here. It's very versatile with all the sensors that you're getting on board. And I just think that if you are someone who appreciates great quality photos, you should definitely check out the vivo X200 Pro. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching today's video all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Do take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.